This portion is brought to you by Mercury Drug, na kasi siguro gamot ay laging bago.
Today on Generation RX Plus. It's now considered as one of the most dangerous diseases in the world, and it has now claimed more than 1,000 lives in this year alone. Be informed about the Ebola Hemorrhagic Fever in our Ask the Experts. It's a common household ingredient we use for our meals. But did you know that there's more to the ginger than meets the eye? Find out in our new segment, Oriental Wellness, the Yin and Yang Show. All these and more on Generation RX Plus.
Today we discuss a viral condition that has claimed thousands of lives this year. It also by far is the deadliest that we've ever come across with in history. And I'm talking about the Ebola virus. Stay tuned and learn more about this deadly illness. Good morning, this is your host, Dr. Cecil Katapang, and you're watching Generation RX Plus.
Yung Ebola actually is a virus that causes fever with associated signs of bleeding or pagdudugo. Yung natural host niya is your fruit bats, no? So when they first discovered it, it was actually in Africa. So sa mga fruit bats, sila nakikita. Kaya lang yun nga, pag nag-expose tayo dun sa dugo or body fluids and tissues ng mga infected na animals, pwede rin tayong makakuha ng sakit na Ebola viral illness. But the one that is currently in Africa has very high mortality rates. It's the Ebola virus. So ito yung mga tao na na-expose either directly or indirectly sa body fluids o kaya tissues na mga tao o kaya animals na infected with the Ebola virus. After that, you have what they call your incubation period. Ito yung time na na-expose ka until the time na magkaroon ka ng simptomas. No? So ito yung incubation period which ranges from 2 to 21 days. After that, you get sudden onset of fever, biglang mataas na lagnat, kasama ng masakit na katawan, muscle pains, headaches, severe weakness, throat pain, diarrhea or vomiting. Sometimes, if the infection is very severe, you can have liver failure, kidney failure, and then your bleeding episodes. So either internal bleeding or external bleeding. We have to wash our hands. So we prevent getting our hands contaminated and getting infections. Wala pa tayong nakikitang gamot talaga para sa kanya. So supportive lang actually ang pwede natin gawin. Binibigyan natin sila ng fluids, hydration, oxygen kung kailangan, pero wala pa tayo talagang gamot. No, yung mga gamot na sinabi nila noon are actually experimental drugs. So hindi pa siya talaga alam kung safe or effective for humans. Kaya hindi pa siya available para sa mga may sakit. So dapat tayong maging aware, kailangan updated po tayo. Maghugas ng kamay dahil ito ang most effective way to prevent contamination and subsequent infection, and use PPE or personal protective equipment para dun sa mga nagtatrabaho sa ospital.
I hope that with today's episode, we have imparted to you valuable information about this deadly Ebola virus, where you get it, how to recognize it, and what to do when you get it. The Generation RX team would like to thank Thunderbird Resort for accommodating us, and I would like to thank Metathion for my whitening care, Evening Primrose Oil with Fish Oil, my midlife partner, Make Me Blush for my hair and nail care, Color Collection Cosmetics by Tupperware Brands for my makeup, and Move Young, Look Young, and Feel Young, and discover a new youth with High C from Fine Japan. Again, we here at Generation RX remind you to live well so you can play well.